When I got my orders to San Diego, I was really excited, and I have always wanted to own a home in San Diego, but I kind of thought it was out of reach. I thought I'd never be able to afford it. And then at that time, everybody I knew who was shopping for a house had told me it was impossible.
Last summer, Rosalie contacted me about buying a house in San Diego. She was PCSing from Great Lakes, Illinois, and only had 9 days to get an offer accepted on the home of her dreams. And this is how we did it. Hi, I'm Chris Young, your Southern California veteran-friendly realtor. Today, I'm going to show you how Rosalie bought a beautiful home that met all of her requirements in only 9 days while she was on house hunting leave. Who wouldn't want to live in San Diego with the beautiful weather, 70 miles of beaches, and the best Mexican food outside of Mexico? The challenges in the San Diego housing market are numerous. Housing affordability is low, and competition in the buyer's market is high. Homes don't stay on the market for more than a week. Today, Rosalie is living in her 3-bedroom home, and it's less than 15 minutes from the base. It was within her budget, and it has a beautiful backyard for her to relax in. Rosalie has been in the service for 14 years and was referred to me by a good friend. She was transferring from Great Lakes, Illinois to San Diego, and she wanted to buy a home. In this case, Rosalie was using a VA loan and taking advantage of her benefits. If you're unfamiliar with a VA loan, it's a loan vehicle that veterans can use to buy a home with no money down. But the problem with VA loans, unfortunately, is because it costs so little money out of pocket, sellers often question the legitimacy and the strength of the offer. On top of that, we were searching for a new home in the middle of the most competitive housing market that I've seen in a decade. And with this, I knew we were going to be facing some competition. But sometimes you're just at the right place at the right time. Now here's how we did it. We got Rosalie pre-qualified through the lender and started searching for homes virtually while she was still in Illinois. Once she landed in San Diego, we hit the ground running, going to tour the homes that she was interested in. We put in offers on multiple homes at once. In a seller's market, this is one way to give a buyer more options. Then, as the week was coming to an end, a beautiful home popped up on the market. Rosalie went to tour it and fell in love. So we put in an offer with an escalation clause. This means we would pay $3,000 over the highest offer, and they accepted it. When Rosalie transferred to San Diego 2 months later, her home was waiting for her. So next time somebody tells you that it's too hard to buy a home in San Diego, you don't believe them. Rosalie thought the same thing and was pleasantly surprised.
Chris was the first one to call me back, and we hit it off right away. He was so easy to talk to and really gave me the impression that he was interested in getting to know me personally and kind of what was important to me. And I gotta tell you, the house that I liked the most beautiful house, is the one that ended up actually accepting my offer. I couldn't believe that it actually happened. It's pretty amazing. And I'm super grateful. So yeah, had a very positive experience, and I think you can too.
If you find yourself or someone you know in a similar situation, feel free to contact me at any time. I'll be happy to help you. Thank you for watching. I'm Chris Young, your Southern California veteran-friendly realtor.